B example of graphing in standard form, we are going to graph the function y equals 4x squared minus 16x plus 10. And just like in example 2a, we need to start off by finding our vertex. The x-coordinate of our vertex is negative b. Well, b here is negative 16. This is where having that b value inside parentheses kind of helps just to distinguish that this is our negative from negative b, and our negative here was just because our b value is negative. So negative b over 2a is 4. Negative 16 is positive. 2 times 4 is 8. X-coordinate of our vertex is 2. So this is a lot nicer already than the last one that we saw. Take this x value, plug it in to get our y value. Y equals 4 times 2 squared minus 16 times 2 plus 10. Again, this x-coordinate is just going straight back into your equation. 2 squared is 4. 4 times 4 is 16. 16 times 2 is 32. That's 10. 16 minus 32 is negative 16. Plus 10 is negative 6. So the vertex for this parabola in example 2b is 2, negative 6. And let's plot this point and get started graphing. Two, negative 6. Right here. Drawing my axis of symmetry again. And again, just like what we saw in example 2a, and in vertex form, now that I know my vertex, I can plug in some other x values that are near. And let's try plugging in 1 as an x value. If I plug 1 into my equation, I'd have y equals 4 times 1 squared minus 16 times 1 plus 10. 1 squared is 1 times 4 is 4 minus 16 plus 10. 4 minus 16 is negative 12 plus 10 is negative 2. 1, negative 2 is on our parabola. And if 1, negative 2 is, same on the other side of our axis of symmetry, 3, negative 2. We'll repeat this process one more time. We could plug in 0, we could plug in 4, but if I plug in 0, life is actually pretty easy. So if I plug in 0, I'd get 0 here, 0 here, I'd end up with just 10. So 0, 10 is also on my parabola. Which goes along with the fact that my c value is my y-intercept. I guess I should have given myself a little bit more room between my graphs here. Continue my y-axis up a little bit more. But same on the other side of my axis of symmetry at 4, 10. Connect my dots, and sometimes your parabolas are kind of awkward to connect just because they're really, really long and skinny, like what we have here. But just do the best you can to connect. There we go.